Years of being a Wizkid FC, I never did proud of Big Wiz and being a fan of his than today. This Sheun Mumu Kuti used 7 days to insult Wizkid and Wizkid FCs back to back. He get my talk, say Wizkid will never respond because Wizkid don't care about his fans. I was just waiting to see what Wizkid would do, and guess what? Wizkid will respond today, even tag him to show him say level day. Bro, comparing Wizkid to Fela is a privilege. Many people don't know who be Fela, especially the Gen Z. And because they compare him to Wizkid, now they say, maybe the man was doing well for them to compare him to Wizkid. You know who be Wizkid? Waiting Wizkid don't achieve, Fela with his children, who they do music, no go ever achieve them for their music career till they die. You will smoke it, go just come online, they talk nonsense.
Let's start for this internet again with this nonsense judgment. See, Sheun Kuti started this whole thing. This man literally did numbers of days of dragging Wizkid. You see, all of us know say Wizkid respect Fela Kuti. Now I even use Fela Kuti name for Snap for the longest time. Wizkid never said I'm bigger than Fela Kuti. But Sheun Kuti took it upon himself to drag Wizkid because why? FC said FC are just fans. It's not the artist. The artist does not have anything to do with this. But this man's been dragging Wizkid for days. No, for na pumat. But now Wizkid don't talk. And Wizkid is not supposed to say this. Wizkid is not supposed to say that. Oh, now if he say, okay, maybe Wizkid is cause it. Because you know say, I won't cause this guy the one we go deep, we go pain him. For beef, they know they tell person with, you know if you make person verse, they tell her what he go cause you. You know, they tell her, okay, maybe they cause say, you're big head, you're mad. Yeah. You go cause deep. They know they go deep. If you reach your turn, they not go deep. They just, we all know that Fela is our legend. Nobody will take her from her. But this is just a beef. This is your banter. Wizkid will say anything to pain that guy. So Mona leave all these judge on the judge. Wizkid not supposed to. Wizkid not tell and say he just want to pain that guy. So Mo could lock up. Should be when I they call the I'm not spoke quarrel. Sure. I beg you, who be Diddy baby. W baby the fucking shot.
Fela did not fight for anybody's freedom. Fela only fought for his freedom of survival as a man. The same way when me and you they do so. The freedom we all on the talk saying fight for. When this is useless speaking where they runs up and down online now, slap police. They no arrest him. They no put chain for your hand, anchor for your hand. They no throw him for inside cell. So where is the freedom? Which freedom the papa fight for? Even the matter even worse. The corruption now worse past when Fela they alive. The same ranting, making of noise where she they do so. Now the same thing papa do. Now the same thing she they do now so. Ranting. He leave legacy where he's supposed to build. He leave the talent where God give him, make it do what he's supposed to do. He leave all those one. Now government they fight up and down. The same thing where Sheun they do so. Fela laid a legacy, Afrobeat legacy. Which Afrobeat legacy? Say now only Fela be the only musician where they sing that time. The same way when musician yapa, now so musician did that time. It don't be say God give him that grace to shine. So you guys should stop this your narrative. Fela did not lay any Afrobeat legacy because he was not the only musician then. The only thing where Fela they use in music, they take tackle governments. That is the only thing. If you listen to all his songs about government, about corruption now. I beg say the corruption change is stop. So which legacy, which freedom Fela fight for? Whose freedom Fela fight for? Fela did not fight for anybody's freedom. He only fought for his freedom of survival. But along the way, he failed. So Fela did not lay any legacy of Afrobeat because he was not the only artist then. Sheun no be waiting when I go take serious because Sheun no be the only pikin where Fela born. Sheun and his sister where they rant online so you go don't know say if they check and where I'm not sure whether na Fela born those two people. If you want to talk about people where where be real Fela children. You talk about Uncle Femi and the rest. If they run up and down, see they disrespect a father. Whose legacy? Are you crazy? Forget what your father don't do your own, you don't do your own, you don't buy. You do your own. Build a legacy for yourself. Build a name for yourself. You are a fool. The name where your father don't build down. You see with the disrespect them. Who they disrespect them? Go online and see how people talked about, how Wizkid FC talked about. Me, go self, go my page, you go see where I talk about Fela. Where I said, after Fela, na Big Wiz. So we say we don't know what we do. We are only giving him that respect. Fela no achieve quarter of what Wizkid don't achieve for a music career. Are you people crazy? Say now because of say we they give him the respect, they try cover everything like that. So now this thing as we be. Who tell you now? Come here, I no see the reason why all of us they praise Fela. What thing are they praise them for? What thing change for the country? What has the issue of Fela done for us in this Nigeria? The same way when he sings songs, he sang about corruption. He sang about the bad leaders. I beg say the bad leaders don't come up for Nigeria. I be the corruption don't come up for Nigeria. And I know like this nonsense one they do. This praise all they praise Fela. Oh God, the man don't buy, don't go be that. You don't go. We are talking about living legends. People who are representing, promoting, taking the legacy to a greater height for the next generations to come. Now they talk about person don't buy. Which legacy that one lay? I don't understand. Fela Kuti ko.
Hello guys, I've been seeing the saga going on between Seun Kuti and Wizkid supporters. They are trying to compare Fela and Nicola Kuti with Wizkid. It's an insult. Even I saw this thing, whether it's true or not, I don't know, that Wizkid said that he's bigger than Fela. I don't know whether it's true. I saw it on Gazette, Listen to me. If you do not know history, you begin to make hell of stupid mistakes. There is no comparison between Fela and Nicola Kuti and Wizkid. Wizkid is a child. Wizkid is nobody compared to the work Fela did in the world. I went to a place in North America. I went to a music library and a social center like that. I saw Fela statue standing with his records and his achievements. Do you know that Fela recorded well over 52 albums? So why should you compare Wizkid, who is nobody to Fela? Wizkid is somebody in the contemporary times. But when you compare two giants, Wizkid does not fit in at all. That's why Seun is very angry. It's an insult for people who do not know the history to begin to dampen into something they don't know. How can you compare Fela and Wizkid? Who is Wizkid to Fela? Fela originated Afrobeat. His own sound beat everything and was recognized all over the world. And somebody is comparing because the youths are doing nothing, they are not thinking, most of them are jobless. They don't even do research to dig deep into all this history. This is what they see on the surface of social media platforms. And people open their mouths and begin to disparage the personality of Fela, who fought the government, fought for the society, fought for the good of Nigeria. And somebody is comparing Wizkid and Fela. What an insult. What an insult. That's why Seun is angry. That's why he's trafficking in paranoia. That why must people who have common sense compare Wizkid and Fela? Fela is Baba. Fela is the father of the fathers, the originator, the creator of Afrobeat in the world. Why should somebody compare these legendary achievements achieved by Fela with Wizkid, who is just memeing with microphone? The paper beats, he sings and what have you. You have compared somebody that played drums. He knows how to handle saxophones, trumpets. Fela knows virtually every instrument that can give you a good music. And somebody is comparing him. And I stop here. Do have a good day.
Hello guys, how are you all doing? So you see this video you guys just watched. I just feel sorry for Fela, the late Fela. I just feel sorry for him because this his son. This is son. When this guy was dragging Wizkid, no one cautioned him to stop dragging Wizkid FC. He says they should stop comparing. His father is bigger. Oh more, this is 21st century. We are not talking about someone that died. Is it 30 years ago? This man, this so-called legend, died 30 years ago. So you think no one will bypass him? You think no one will be greater than him? What's that? We are not living in the past now. Even the Bible says today will be greater than yesterday. Today must be greater than yesterday. Nobody is saying how can yesterday be greater than today. It can never happen. So me, I'm a big supporter of FC. I'm a big supporter of Wizkid. Me, I love Wizkid too. Wizkid is greater than Fela in this generation now. Before, back then, yes, because it was his time. You see this time now, you cannot say Fela is greater than Wizkid in this our time. No, guys, that was then. That's all in the past. But nevertheless, you see this disrespect. It is Shwenkuti that brought this disrespect upon him and his family. If he wasn't talking about Wizkid FC, what's wrong if they say his father is greater? You know, because of this comparison, people now remember his father. I don't even know about his father. I've never heard about him, but I always hear this name Fela. But I don't know who Fela is. I've never listened to his song. The only song I know is Wizkid. Now for yeah, you go Jonkoto. Hey, now for yeah, you go Jonkoto. Ah, now for yeah, you go Jonkoto. Hey, if you haven't listened to that song, man, go to Spotify and listen to that song. We are not living in the past now. This is Gen Z generation and the millennium generation. No one is living in 1970 something. Or all Fela Kuti's fans are all dead by now. Or maybe some of them are drunk. No one even know about Fela. Who's Fela? Anyway, no disrespect to his name, okay? No disrespect to his name. Nevertheless, if you haven't subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. Me, I'm an SM. I'm also FC. Me, I love good music. I don't listen to old music. 19 as it is 2 years old, I don't even listen to it, but I do listen to Wizkid song because I love it. You get bye guys, don't forget to subscribe on this channel, like and drop your comment. Let me know what you think in the comment section. See you guys, bye.